So I haven't scripted today's video, but it's something that I've wanted to talk about for a while because it's something that I find really interesting, and that is keeping a diary. I am a famous starter of diaries, but never a finisher of diaries, and I think that's just something that happens just in my life in general. I start a lot of things and then I never follow through. ENFP. I used to keep loads of diaries when I was in my early teens. I would literally write about 7 pages a night. I just had so many feelings. What did I even write about? Probably boys. Let's be honest, Hannah. When I was about 16, I found these diaries and they were just so cringy and I couldn't handle them. And 16-year-old Hannah, who thought that she was cooler than 13-year-old Hannah, just couldn't handle it and threw away all of the diaries. Oh, I'm so mad at 16-year-old Hannah. So if you were expecting a video of me reading old embarrassing diary entries, then I'm sorry. But now, as a 23-year-old, I have 2 diaries. The first diary that I own is this 5-year diary that my mum got me for Hanukkah one year. Basically, each page is a day and there are 5 sections. So for 5 years, you write what you did on that day. As you can see, I am on my 3rd year. It's basically like old-fashioned time hop. There's not really emotions or feelings in this. It's just more of a, this is what I did. Let me read you a random one. April 12th, 2013. Dropped Leah off at airport, that's my sister. Ragdale Hall with mum and Nudie. Nudie is my grandmother. Swim, sauna, steam rooms, jacuzzi, full body massage, dinner. Oh yeah. 2014. Chill day, ran errands in Chorlton, played Sims 3, cleared out junk from bedroom, had dinner and watched the end of Toy Story 3 with Leah. 2015. Explored Rotterdam with Leah. Oh my god, April 12th is just like a day of my sister. Bagel and beans, shopping. Oh, there was a marathon going on. Water taxi to Hotel New York, watched the derby in a pub with her friends and drinks and watched Girls in the evening. I love this. How cool is that on one day 3 years in a row there's something going on with my sister? I like that because I barely see her. Okay, but let's all be real. This is the diary that you're all so interested in. This is the thoughts and feelings one. I can't exactly read you some of this, but I will tell you, I was inspired by A Song of Ice and Fire. This is not spoilery, by the way. The character Arya Stark has to tell this person 3 things that she's learnt since she last saw him. And I really liked that, and it didn't have to be like profound things that she'd learnt, it just could be things that she'd noticed or picked up on. I started doing that every time I write in my diary, and they're really stupid. William Blake's tombstone is in the cemetery by my work. Taylor Swift is amazing live. There are ponds in Hampstead Heath that you can go swimming in. But then there's some of the ones like artificial intelligence is scary and could be the death of us all. What I thought I would do for your entertainment is just pick random lines and read them out to you completely out of context. Apparently this is the start of the rest of my life, but I'm avoiding life by going on holiday. I'm not really a fan of their relationship, I only see the bad things. Tipsy tube thoughts. Sometimes I wish I had a boyfriend just so I could have genuine friendships with straight men and there's no confusion about attraction. I have a lot of great friendships with men, but sometimes I feel there's a strange undertone. Is that drunk Hannah being arrogant? Who knows? No means no. Get your hands off me. And drunkenness is no excuse. Bollocks. I think I fancy blank. A recent trip to London, we got lunch and I think it was the first time we've ever hung out one-on-one and it was really cool. Then every time since then we've hung out with other people, I've been over-analysing everything and feel nervous and stupid around him. I've forgotten what a crush feels like. It's exhilarating but annoying. I'm not going to see him for a while, so I'm betting/hoping that my fickle brain will move on. Spoiler alert, it did! I'm fine! I broke things off with blank today. Things were getting too intense and my fickleness kicked in. So here's a paragraph talking about a new guy that I was dating and all the things that I like about him, and then at the end I go, also he's a Hufflepuff. Sometimes you lie to your diary because you're still lying to yourself, or maybe you've just not come to realise something yet. So here's one. I don't feel impatient to be his girlfriend and we both said that nothing would change. And then, okay, I think I do care about being his girlfriend. Okay, I've got myself into crisis mode. As much as I hate, and then I got interrupted and I've written phone call with Jess interrupted thought, and then lessons from Jess that I found out from her on the phone. I deserve someone who wants to be with me. I deserve someone who thinks I'm the best thing in the world. I deserve someone who doesn't make me feel insecure. All true. And then I've given myself some rules. 1, do not make out with blank. Number 2, be honest with blank, even if that means he admits he's not good enough for me, so we end it. I love this. I seem to have friend-zoned myself. This diary is fast becoming my masturbation/sex dream journal. Whoopsie. Oh no, this hurts because this is all really recent and I kind of, yeah. The other stuff was like far gone enough that I could distance myself from it whilst reading it, but those recent entries, no, not ready. So that's a weird little insight into my life. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I would love if in the comments you took a phrase out of one of your diaries completely out of context and just posted it. I think that would be hilarious to read that comment section if you all did that. Before I go, I have a really cool announcement, which is that I am the host of #Blessed, which is a new series on the Astronauts Wanted channel. So I will link below to that and you should go subscribe to them so you don't miss any episodes. On the show, me and a bunch of other YouTuber special guests share our blessed moments, which is basically embarrassing moments or times when stuff has just gone wrong and it's all very funny and humiliating. The first episode went up yesterday and the theme was fashion fails, so make sure that you go and check that out, and then every Monday on the Astronauts Wanted channel. I am really excited about being the host of this, so I'd absolutely love it if you could go and support the show by subscribing. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye!